The TV presenter and comedian Bill Oddie has died at the age of 85. He became a household name in the 1970s as part of the Goodies comedy trio, before concentrating on his love of wildlife.
On July 25th, 2026, the world lost a man who had been Edgar Bill Oddie was 85 years old when he passed away. Anarchic comedy television and passionate wildlife conservation. To the generations who grew up in the 1970s, he was the wild musical engine of the Goodies, the slapstick comedy trio that commanded the airwaves with three-seater bicycles, gigantic prop kittens, and infectious pop songs. To younger audiences in the 2000s, he was the nation's favorite birdwatcher, the chaotic and endearing heart of the BBC's Springwatch. Welcome to It's Tragic, where we uncover the true stories behind the world's most enduring icons. Before we journey deep into the born in Rochdale, Lancashire in July 1941, Bill was raised primarily in Birmingham by his father Harry, an accountant, and his grandmother Emily for years. Young Bill lived under the impression that he simply did not have a mother.
Abandoned by my mother. I had no mother at home.
Armed with a cheap pair of binoculars, he would wander into local parks and countryside, watching birds for hours. Observing wildlife provided an order and beauty that his domestic life severely lacked. But as he grew older, another talent began to emerge. A razor-sharp comedic wit and a natural flair for music. When he earned a place at Pembroke College, Cambridge, to study English, his life path appeared set. He joined the famed Cambridge Footlights performing troupe, brushing shoulders with future comedy royalty like John Cleese, Eric Idle, and Graham Chapman. On stage, Bill was a whirlwind of energy, short, scrappy, intense, and deeply musical. He could write a satirical sketch 1 minute and compose a catchy musical sequence the next. But behind the footlights, the young performer was already fighting quiet battles with his own mood swings, blissfully unaware that the genetic shadows of his mother's mind were starting to take root in his own. What happened next changed everything. In 1970, alongside Anytime, Anywhere, it became an instant television phenomenon, pulling in tens of millions of viewers every week. They rode a three-seater bicycle called a tandem, fought giant rubber martial arts vegetables, and terrorized London with an oversized kitten named Twinkie. Bill was not only one of the main stars, he was the primary composer and scriptwriter. His musical talent yielded genuine pop hits, including The Funky Gibbon, which stormed the UK singles charts in 1975. To the public, Bill Oddie was the ultimate funnyman, wild, harmless, and eternally energetic. Few people realize that while the Goodies was dominating primetime television, the corporate executives at the BC held a very different view of the show. The show's complex visual production, social satire, and high-level slapstick. The trio felt consistently undervalued, fighting constant battles for budget and respect. Frustrated by the lack of executive support, the group made the shocking decision in 1981 to leave the BBC for London weekend television. But the biggest revelation was still ahead. After the Goodies concluded its run, the BBC effectively buried the series. Unlike other classics, demonstrating a uniquely accessible, down-to-earth style. Then, in 2005, the BBC launched Springwatch. Co-hosted alongside Kate Humble, the live nature series became a surprise smash hit, drawing over 4 million viewers a night. Oddie was the undeniable soul of the broadcast. He wasn't a pristine academic presenter. He was messy, passionate, unpredictable, and genuinely thrilled by a blue titnest or a passing bird of prey. He revolutionized natural history television, proving that environmentalism didn't have to be clinical or distant. Intact as a national icon. Then the story took another turn. Behind the genial comedians recalled a musical and physical genius who redefined British sketch comedy. Environmental organizations praised a campaigner who used his voice tirelessly to protect habitats and combat animal cruelty. Bill Oddie was a man of contrasts, an arch-anarchist comedian who found peace in the quiet stillness of nature, a beloved entertainer who fought private darkness on illusion. Thank you so much for watching It's Tragic. What are your favorite memories of Bill Oddie's incredible work? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.